So I've got an early start this morning. It's 5 AM. We're driving down to our fulfillment centre in LA. They've had 3 of our containers for about 2.5 weeks now, and we've had communications with them. Obviously, there's been the not really acceptable excuse of it's over holiday season. We're not satisfied with that reason. So yeah, we're gonna drive down and light some fires and see what's going on. All these 3 containers, they got held up in customs as well, so the delay's just been compounding itself, and just as frustrating, if not more so, for us than you guys. It's been about 3 months since these containers have left China, so yeah, we're just gonna go down and ruffle some feathers, as I say, and try and get these bikes sent out as soon as possible, because we obviously know that this delay is just it's unacceptable for you guys. So gonna do our best and see what we can do.
Are you enjoying watching the sunrise?
When you do the fandango.
How's it going? We alright? Sylvester? Yeah. Pete? Thank you. I just arrived at our fulfillment centre, 7 hours drive, not too bad, not too much traffic. So I'm going to find out what's going on now. Not massively happy. We've been made to wait for 5 minutes at the gate. It's not a good start. Here we go. Long day out of fulfillment centre here, Multi Logistics down in LA. Finally think we got to the bottom of the problem. It's just been a nightmare holiday season for these guys. They've got thousands and thousands of more boxes. They've been delivered to the warehouse since we arrived. So yeah, they're just having a crazy time. What usually happens here is every single product that comes in has an SKU. It's just basically an identifying number. What we had, largely with the crowdfunding campaign, we had so many different bikes that were all custom built, custom put together, that we couldn't have an SKU for each individual bike. Otherwise we would have had thousands of different SKUs. So basically every single bike, every single box had to be processed individually into their system, which has been a bit of a nightmare, but end of the day, these guys have admitted that it's been a really crazy season for them, so that's why we've had such a delay here. But anyway, long story short, all 3 containers have come in, which is absolutely fantastic. This is container number 5, which is great news. It turned out that container 7 came in first, which is really crazy because of customs. 5 get held up for about 3.5 weeks, 6 got held up for a long time, 7 pretty much went straight through. So they received 7 first, about a week ago, so they processed that. Tonight they're going to put all the barcodes on them and the FedEx tracking numbers, and then FedEx will pick all the bikes in container 7 up tonight. So hopefully you guys will receive the tracking numbers for container 7 tonight. We've got bikes from container 6 over here, and then there's a bit scattered around, but then bikes from container 5, 6 and 7 at the far end. So we have got all the bikes in, and the great news is we've inspected every single carton and they're all in fantastic condition. The best that have been received so far, so really pleased with that. made us an absolute promise, FedEx have, that all these bikes are going to get delivered in fantastic condition. So incredibly sorry guys, it has been such a frustrating situation for us as well. As much as, if not more so for us than you guys, but massive apologies. Nothing we can really do with customs. They just, they've inspected our bikes, they've put them through an intensive exam. And I don't know why they said it's a random inspection, but that's 3 containers now that have gone through the intensive exam. So we'll have to see what we can do with our broker in that situation. But yeah, the good news is container 7 bikes shipped out tonight. They made us a promise they're gonna make all our bikes a priority. So container 5 will be getting sent out tomorrow, Tuesday, and then container 6 will be getting sent out on Wednesday. So latest that any bike that's already been purchased will get sent out is on Thursday. That's what they promised us. So we're thinking about just sleeping down here and making sure this definitely happens now. But yeah, crazy time for all of us. Thank you so much guys for your patience. We really do appreciate it. We're doing the absolute best we can to get these bikes delivered as soon as possible. We've got a 7-hour journey back up to Santa Rosa tonight. We're taking a load of components with us because these guys are going to be flat out delivering bikes, so we don't want to delay those components getting delivered. So we're going to do that ourselves. That's all part of the process of establishing a US operation, a US setup here with our warehouse, shop front and workshop facility. So yeah, we're going to be doing all that. Thank you so much. Really grateful for all your support again, and hopefully you'll be receiving your tracking numbers in the next couple of days. Cheers guys. Bye bye.